What is up, guys? It's Avon Doom coming at you from Brooklyn, New York, in the Bombs Mahal. I am your host, Avon Doom, and standing, sitting, whatever, next to me is
Billy Bombs.
Of course, we are from Queens, but of course we're in Brooklyn. Why? I'm just going off on a
Because
tangent.
all the hipsters moved here, and so did I.
Yes. So today we are going to review a band that, I guess, a record, whatever. We're kind of winging it today. And
make a long story short, we're going to review the greatest hardcore band in the history of New York City. He wants to say it. We never saw them live. Nope. The singer passed away a few months before I even got into this shit.
Oh my God.
The greatest band in the world. It ain't Kiss. It's Warzone.
Warzone. That's right.
This is the greatest double CD ever. I got them all on vinyl, but when I want to listen to it, I listen to this.
And as we see, Billy Bombs is so excited that he is channeling his inner Vince Russo.
I'm not that bad, bro. I thought you were going to say like a promoter or something like that. Not the worst thing to happen to wrestling since fucking...
If you're Vince Russo, then I'm Jim Cornette, and I'm just going to talk an obscene amount of shit about you after we're done recording. And so...
I'll make a career out of it. But let's start off with the records.
But, all right. All right, go on. Go ahead.
All right. I have this is the second album. Move, you clown. Open your eyes. I have the first record, Don't Forget the Struggle, Don't Forget the Streets, but it's hanged framed on my wall, which we're going to show you in another video.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yo, you got to love the Warzone records. Abe always bitches me out about them.
Yeah, dude, they're so good. I mean, all this fucking band is amazing. But we all know you're not a real hardcore fan if you don't actually possess the Warzone metal record.
Oh, I'm not a real fan, huh? I got something for you.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Boom! The metal record. It's so bad, it's good. I cannot even tell you any of the songs off of here off the top of my head.
Nobody can.
Well,
I just remember. I'm pretty sure
I've never listened to anything on here. It's just that bad. I think I've listened to it once, and I was like, I'm good. But they're so metal. Yo, Ray has hair. Raybeez has hair.
Hold on a second.
Yo, you never know. You never saw it? They all grow out their hair. Look.
Wow, I fucking never even realized that. Oh my God.
The greatest band in the history of New York hardcore, and it's funny as hell. Dude. But I do like I do have the first record here. The thing is though that about this band that relates to a lot of people growing up in New York is how much any song you find can relate to you in some way or another. Yeah. Growing up, I think my favorite song, they used to have a CD from Victory Records called The Victory Years of Warzone, which is the best of. Yeah. And there was even a cover. I'm having a brain fart because I can't find the CD anywhere with the cover they did. But even they tried to do a couple of Oi-style songs on it, and it was still good. Like they covered Real Enemy from Business. That's the song.
Shit is awesome.
So good. So good. And then they had so much other stuff. Like their Victory Years started off with, I think it's this record, who I never took off the price because I got it. Sorry, Abe. Called Old School to New School.
I actually don't think I ever listened to this record.
Well, one side is Alive at CBGB's, and which is also a 7-inch I got somewhere. It's a remake of Crazy and Not Insane, a cover of Break Down the Walls. Yeah. It's a bunch of, I think it's actually a bunch of covers, and I'm just having a brain fart because I never listened to it.
Yeah, like I said, we're winging it, so just...
Yeah, so we're not professionals, not by a long shot.
Yeah, professional douchebags, but not professional.
A friend of mine is in the music video for this one, and I didn't have to unseal this one because I have it on CD. This is a reprint of...
Sound of Revolution.
Yeah, and the song is so good.
Dude, oh my God. It's from the East Coast to the West Coast, bro. Yeah, bro.
No, it's good. Like, even Throw Me a Line is amazing. Free at Last. They do a newer version of Warzone, which is really good.
All right.
Yo, they're let's see what else we got. Let me show you the other record. This is the last record, and it's really good because it's called Fight for Justice. There's a song on here that if you're young and in the scene, you'll really get. It's called Locked Out, and it's about like bullies in the scene and bullies in your life, and you'll go to a show and it's like it literally tells a tale of like dudes who are assholes growing up, and then you grew up to be a good guy, and you kicked them out, and you didn't want nothing to do with them. And a lot of those people deserved that when I was a kid. Like when I turned 18 and I realized I could fuck somebody up, I didn't really take shit anymore. You know, like when I was 13, which I got in this band and I think I got into hardcore and punk. It was 1997. Like December of '97, and then like we started going to shows a few months later.
Yeah.
And we went to Coney Island High, and they had a memorial for him, which like my friend Pat the Chin, which we did his store. He went to the memorial, but they were so full, he just donated, and then somebody at Coney Island High wouldn't let him leave until he got in. They wouldn't let Pat leave because they were like, "Yo, listen, if you're willing to donate and go for supporting veterans and all that stuff," because Ray was a Navy veteran. He was actually in the Navy with John Joseph from the Cro-Mags, Small Enough World, and they're just like all their music is really good.
Yeah,
it really gets you. Like Locked Out, like it is a later song, and they still sang to us. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro.
If you get a chance to find this CD, or you can email me and I'll burn it for you. I don't care. It's that good.
Oh my god, it's not fucking 2004. Who's burning shit?
I don't care.
You just fucking dated yourself.
I'll make a tape. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Everything from Intro Bus to Fuck Your Attitude. Fuck Your Attitude is the greatest song ever made. I wanted to tattoo it on my fingers, but I worked at a job as a doorman. I couldn't get away with it.
No, you should totally do it now.
Because, like, yeah, now I run my own contract. I don't give a shit. Like, I can do what I want. I'm gonna penalize myself.
Fucking Rebels Till We Die, bro. Shit is fucking great.
Forget about it. That is so good. It's such a good oi song, man. Yo, even watching Star Wars, somebody like I was like, man, Rebels Till We Die, and I was like,
oh, that's Warzone. Amazing.
Yo, it was so good, so good.
Oh my god, dude. That fucking band, I mean, it's one of those bands, like, if you got into hardcore, you were like 14, 15, and you just fucking love them. I mean, everything's a fucking anthem. It's all fucking great. It's all song. It's like, all music that everybody in the fucking, at the show, I've never seen them live, obviously. I'm too fucking young to have seen them fucking live.
No, like me and Abe are the same age. We met in the 5th grade.
Yeah,
but so, I think when we got into punk, it was just really sad that he died right before.
He died in 97.
97. Yeah. And I think we were going to shows a few months later.
Yeah.
And I would have I'd give my left nut now, or my left arm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even joking to have seen them live. Like, I have tapes. I have really old tapes from Psycho TV and shit like that. That, like, when they used to play them on public access. But there's songs on here as an adult I kind of get. Like, In the Mirror, when, like, you're not who you are on the other side. And, like, you know, and this is a hardcore band that sang to everybody emotionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how we consider Blood for Blood, like, a band that... Like, Blood for Blood was a band that, like, you know, you could relate to. But later on, a lot of this stuff was talking about drinking and being on drugs.
Yeah.
Also, Warzone wasn't like that. Warzone made you felt part of everything.
Yeah.
I watched the videos as a kid, and he used to sing inside the pit. Like, he would walk in there because they said he would break up fights in the middle, the singer Ray. And I used to mimic that. I used to really mimic that. And I'm very corny in saying that, but like I used to copy that shit straight out.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that was
like I used to go in the middle of the crowd, and that made us more popular when I was in Good as Dead.
Yeah.
Than playing any show, and it was really cool because everybody got into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking timeless and classic hardcore.
That's timeless hardcore.
I mean, it's fucking good. You're not gonna get better than that. I mean, it's you know, it's like classic, like a Cro-Mag. But the thing is, Cro-Mags, you know, like most people, like I said, I've said in another video, you know, they know like the first album. Best Wishes, obviously, that's a fucking great album too. Most people don't know. Warzone, I mean, most of their discography is fucking great. And
yeah,
most
like
I mean,
you'd skip maybe 1 or 2 songs here and there.
Yeah, I mean,
literally, you'd only skip 1 or 2 songs.
You have like the fucking metal album, which everybody laughs like because it's so ridiculous.
It's so cool,
but it's kind of like the equivalent to Judas Priest's Turbo.
You know, this
like,
CD is
it's just that one record.
This CD from another profile was it Another Planet Records? It was from 1994. This is like there's a few of them like this that you can get. Like there's a Cro-Mags one with Agent Coral, Best Wishes.
Oh yeah,
I have it somewhere.
Right,
and then Leeway's both albums, which is I'm from Astoria. That's the greatest album.
Leeway's fucking
from like that like crossover genre as well because that's a great band. And here's the thing: the other greatest band that we grew up on listening and we go see still to this day has a lot to do with Warzone is Murphy's Law. Because like a lot of the members like Todd Youth and all that stuff used to play back and forth, and other members and like I don't know particular because I wasn't around during that time, but like I also know that Ray was also the drummer of Agnostic Front when they started, and he decided to go out on his own, which is really cool,
which is fucking awesome. And
how crazy is it that Agnostic Front is one of the greatest bands in the world, and this guy went on and did his own band, and if they were around today, they'd be
forget it. They would,
and they were the most positive band out there. Like if he didn't get sick. I don't know the details. I just know he got sick from like pneumonia and like
So that's
stuff like
the
that.
story.
It's not like some it's not like some accident with like some other bands or some drunken wild night. It's just stuff that happens to everyday people, man. And he was an everyday man, and that I just realized that now while I'm talking about it, and how much that hurts me more because like I didn't get because that happens to anybody.
Yeah,
this is the everyman hardcore band.
That was the appeal to hardcore to me when I was a kid. That's one of the reasons that I got into it was because it was just regular fucking people, regular dudes wearing fucking like some jeans and a t-shirt. Like I was over there being a fucking shitty ass nu metal kid, like, and then I got into fucking hardcore, and it was a completely different, just a completely fucking different vibe from the shitty music that I was listening to at the time. And these are regular dudes, and a regular dude that died from something incredibly fucking regular that anybody would die from.
And that sucks, man, because this is one of the greatest bands in the world. And if you ever get a chance to, like, we're gonna end this on this part. If you ever want to see a piece of hardcore history, you can go to New York Hardcore Tattoos, and they still have his boots with a plaque right behind it that Vinny put in. Vinny and Jimmy G, I think, put it in. I'm not too sure the whole setup with that one, but like a lot of hardcore guys involved in the scene made sure that was there. And it was really cool. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, like, stuff that they kept. Everybody got something from their friend, and this was, like, a friend to everybody. And we're just outsiders looking in. You know what I mean? Like, that's the sad part. But, not enough people talk about old hardcore bands like we want to talk about. Yeah. And we're going to talk about all of them. The next couple of videos is going to be all that. All the stuff that we loved, that we grew up on, that was all before our time. And luckily we're in the day of age where we get to see reunions and all that stuff. This is the only band I'm never gonna get to see a reunion for. Yeah, it's one of the. I mean, Blood for Blood either, but this sucks. It's like fucking. You're never gonna see Pantera again. The situation sucks. It's shitty. But at least we always have the music. We always have the records. So don't forget the struggle and don't forget the streets. So this was supposed to be an album review, but we just got so wound up about everything else. No, hell yeah. If you can't get the first two albums, don't forget the struggle. Don't forget the streets. Open your eyes, and then buy every single record after that. Yeah. Because it's awesome, man. Yeah. If you get a chance to, you get this double CD, or if you find the Victory years, because Victory Records kept the logo of like Raybeez Life from on their records for years after, man. I remember Victory Records was awesome, man. They still are. Man. I remember when I bought the first Hatebreed record. I think on the back of it had the Hatebreed, Shutdown. I don't remember if Indecision's on there, but a lot of great bands. Yeah. But listen, we're gonna wrap it up. All right. Don't forget the struggle. Don't forget the streets. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. I'm Avon Doom. I'm Billy Bombs, and we'll see you next time. Later.